Okay, family, Cable Game 93, back at it again with a little final thought for the day. And what we gonna do, family, we gonna continue that same subject. We're dealing with religion versus life. And this is part 4 of that particular conversation. But just to keep y'all abrupt to what's going on as far as the cable game is concerned, well, the day is over with. It's fairly early. And the day was all right. It was okay from a cable game perspective, where a couple jobs, went down due to rescheduling. But it would have been nice to get, the full load in the day, but it didn't happen like that. So what I got to do? I got to keep it moving. The bag was a little light today, and it is what it is. I'm not going, lose no sleep over it. I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm going to continue to press and look forward to the next day. But getting back to the subject matter, family, when we're dealing with religion versus life, y'all know in the previous segment we dealt with the process, going from one stage to the next stage to the final stage. Far as going from a Christian standpoint, going from Egypt to the wilderness to the promised land. And outside of the Christian standpoint, going from ignorance or rebellion to consciousness and a life that is first and foremost benefited by consciousness. That's what that third category represents. The promised land, to me, is the extension of consciousness. Like, it's one thing to be aware, but then to be aware and be empty, to me, that defeats the whole purpose of being aware. So if I'm going to be aware, I need to reap the benefits of my so-called awareness. So therefore, that's why I want to go ahead and finalize this or deal with this next phase that deals with the fact that, now, how do you actually go from one phase to the next? Or what's the main ingredient that takes you from Egypt to the promised land? Or what's the ingredient that takes you from ignorance or rebellion all the way to the point where you able to reap the benefits of your consciousness? And I believe it's actually one word, which is no. And if y'all read or seen any of my other videos, I dealt with far as how to use the word no, because that word no is so necessary when it comes to getting to the kingdom, family. When it comes to enjoying and reaping the benefits of what the Spirit has to offer, I have to practice the word no, meaning no to anything that attempts to keep me captive to life outside of my spirit. See, that's where no is effective. No don't mean you can't have nothing. No means deal with the fact that it would be beneficial that you're not attached to anything that tries to keep you from enjoying everything that your spirit has to offer. So anything that tries to attach it, whether it's natural or whether it's unnatural, we have to be aware of these attachments, because it's through those attachments that we stay stuck in either rebelliousness or ignorance, or we stay stuck in the wilderness and never reap the benefits or even reach the kingdom. We don't even reach the goodness that has been provided by our so-called awareness. Like I said, if I'm aware, I just don't want to know. I want to have experience. I want to have understanding pertaining to the things that I know. And that understanding, what that does is it transforms me internally to the point where I begin to exude light as a result of my awareness. But like I said, family, we're going to go ahead and keep this one, short and sweet, and just deal with the fact that in order to go from, as they say from a Christian standpoint, glory to glory, in order to go from Egypt to the promised land, and in order to go from ignorance to understanding, because that's what it is. When you reap the benefits of the awareness that you have achieved the level of understanding that your whole soul is able to benefit from. So in order to do that, I believe you had to have a healthy dialogue with yourself that deals with the word no. And like I said, that's no to attachments. It's not no to activity unless that's where you at. It's no to being attached to anything that tries to keep you subject to all unnatural and natural, first and foremost, situations. The goal is to remain free no matter what's going on. The goal is to remain in complete control of your kingdom or queendom at all times. And yeah, I know sometimes we do. Things sneak up on us, catch us off guard. But even in that situation, the goal, I believe, is to not stay off guard for an extended period of time. If you are off guard and out of the pocket and you're aware of it, then you have every tool that you need to get yourself back lined up, family, so you can continue to reap the benefits of the kingdom. You can continue to operate in the highest level of consciousness that has been designed for all humanity. So on that note, family, once again, I'm going to end it. This is part 4 of religion versus life, and it's dealing with, the subject matter of how to get from Egypt to the promised land, how to get from ignorance to understanding. And like I said, it all begins with the word no. Have a healthy conversation with the foundation of the conversation derived from the word no, meaning not allowing anything outside of your spirit, first and foremost, to dictate and influence your whole well-being. But family, finally, I want to leave you with that same word. Remember, God has blessed us with a mouth to tell, first and foremost, our mouth. I'm sorry about that. To tell our mind what to do. Let me repeat that. God has blessed us with a mouth so we can tell our mind what to do. Remember, family, the mind needs instruction. If it's not properly instruction, then it's going to run rampant. And then we have no control of our kingdom, and we can't reap the benefits of understanding, and we can't reap the benefits of being in the promised land because we haven't, first and foremost, developed an effective communication with our own body, with the members of our body, with our mind, with our will, and with our emotions. So therefore, family, I would like to encourage you and to continue to press forward and continue to see him in everything. And as we look to him, he will be revealed. So be encouraged, family, and in all you're getting, get understanding. Later.